d'autres qui ont fait leur costume avec leur mère.
Moi, je l'ai fait avec ma mère, les parties à la main, je dirais à peu près 10 à 15 heures, mais le reste, c'est pas mal acheté, puis il y a 1300 pièces là-dessus. Oui, exactement. Salut tout le monde, bienvenue dans ce live, j'espère que vous allez bien. Bon lundi à tous et à toutes. Alors, comment ça se passe de votre côté? Moi, ça se passe super bien. J'ai avancé sur mon cosplay depuis la dernière fois et je m'apprête à vous montrer ça. Alors, on va partir une petite musique pour accompagner la diffusion. Et c'est une playlist de musique relaxante des jeux de Nintendo. Alors voilà, c'est ce qui vous attend de façon auditive ce soir, sans oublier ma douce voix qui résonnera dans vos oreilles. Alors voilà. Donc ouais, je vais vous montrer quelques petits faits saillants depuis la dernière fois. Tout d'abord, et là je vous montre immédiatement la caméra de dessus. Alors, j'ai complété les morceaux importants de la ceinture de Bob. Vous pouvez les voir à l'instant. C'est recouvert de Flexbond. Tout est prêt à être peinturé. Et ben justement, pour ce soir, je m'apprête à faire ça. Donc, j'ai cette couleur que je vais appliquer pour commencer ce soir. Et ben voilà, je vais me lancer là-dedans. Donc sinon ben voilà, donc la ceinture est d'ailleurs je vous l'ai pas montré, je vous remonte ça dans maintenant en fait. En dessous de ça, c'était pour savoir si j'en avais assez, mais en dessous de ça, ça va être collé sur une ceinture de cuir que j'ai acheté, que je vais devoir sabler un peu parce que pour enlever le fini illustré, pour être sûr que la colle s'intègre bien. Je vais devoir comme on dit en anglais, I will roughen it a bit. Alors, je vais faire ça. Mais voilà, donc j'ai trouvé ça pas loin de chez moi, un magasin qui vendait des ceintures. Et ben voilà, c'est le fun. J'ai pas eu besoin de prendre le métro ou de me payer du déplacement pour ça. J'ai tout fait ça à pied. Alors, j'aime bien ça. Sinon, côté cosplay, j'ai des trucs à vous dire. Il me reste 2 séances photos dans mon horaire pour le dimanche du mini Comic Con. Donc ce dimanche, il s'agit des plages horaires de 15h et de 16h. Alors si jamais vous voulez un photoshoot gratuit de qualité et avec des belles photos, ben vous pouvez toujours me contacter et m'écrire un message pour en avoir un photoshoot avec moi comme photographe. Et voilà, donc parlant de mini Comic Con, je vais y être les 2 jours. Donc le dimanche, je viens d'en parler, je vais être là comme photographe, mais le samedi, je vais être là comme cosplayer avec mon cosplay de Noah. C'est un nouveau cosplay que je n'ai jamais porté et c'est le cosplay sur lequel j'avais travaillé durant la période des fêtes. Je ne l'ai pas streamé ça toutefois, ben une partie juste pour le traçage des détails de la flûte. Donc j'ai travaillé sur la flûte et j'ai conçu la flûte. Et vous verrez ça en personne si jamais vous êtes présente samedi prochain au Mini Comic Con. Et je vous rappelle que cette année, pour l'édition de ce mois-ci, en 2023, ce ne sera pas au 2e étage et dans le hall Vigée parce que cet étage et ces endroits au Palais des Congrès sont pour cette année réservés au Salon de l'Auto de Montréal. Alors, l'événement du Mini Comic Con se déroule sur l'entièreté du 5e étage, selon les communications officielles du Mini Comic Con sur les réseaux sociaux. Alors voilà, je vous invite à y être. Et parlant de cosplay, il y a une cosplayer que j'apprécie, une de mes amies qui est là sur le stream. Donc salut Niena, comment ça va? Content de te voir. Tu m'es encore en réunion. Il n'y a pas de problème. Alors, petit coucou du début. Je sais pas si tu m'entends cette fois-ci, mais c'est le fun. Je suis content de te voir sur mon stream. Tiens, je te montre un petit bout de ceinture de Bob. Alors, voilà. Ah, on se reparle une autre fois. Ok, il n'y a pas de problème, Niena. Donc, merci d'être passé ou de rester puis de regarder seulement l'image comme comme la semaine passée. Donc, c'est ça. J'ai pas mal fait ma section un peu nouvelle, annonce reliée au cosplay et à mes projets en début de stream. Alors, on va se lancer là-dedans. Donc, j'ai plusieurs bouts en orange à venir appliquer. J'ai les ceintures à faire, mais j'ai aussi les épaulettes, car elles sont oranges. Et là, ce que je vais faire, c'est qu'on va enlever, on va se faire de la place. En fait, j'ai pris des photos avant le stream afin d'illustrer ma ceinture et de voir si j'avais assez de bouts rectangulaires afin de faire toute la circonférence nécessaire. J'en ai assez. J'en ai même 3 de trop. Alors, si jamais... je vais aller faire quand même les 3 de trop, mais si je dois en enlever, en ajouter, si je dois me rendre plus massif et ainsi de suite, j'ai des bouts en trop que je peux utiliser. Alors, voilà. Donc, on met ça de côté. Les trucs plus détaillés, on va mettre ça là. On va travailler là-dessus après. Là, je vais commencer par les épaulettes. Car c'est facile, c'est un gros pinceau, ça se peint bien. Et on va paralléliser l'effort ce soir pour y arriver. Alors, la ceinture, on va la mettre au fond. Et là, on va commencer à peindre ça ici. Donc, on va faire l'endroit. L'endos, ça se peut que je le fasse. Je pense que je vais le faire juste pour être sûr d'être correct. J'ai pas mis un autant gros niveau de polish à l'endos parce que, ben, c'est... ce que je veux dire, c'est que c'est... on le verra pas, t'sais. C'est juste des petits bouts comme sur les bords ou des trucs de même qu'on va voir. Mais c'est ça que je fais pour ça. Donc, on va se préparer. On va mettre de la peinture dans mon distributeur ici. Donc, je pense qu'on va en avoir besoin de pas mal. Est-ce que je vais avoir assez d'orange? Je pense que oui, mais je vais devoir en racheter. Alors, on y va. Donc, on va y aller une pièce à la fois. On va commencer par celle-là. Là, j'ai mis à l'endos front pour devant et B pour back derrière. Alors, je ne cours pas le risque d'oublier où est-ce que je dois mettre dans quelle orientation je dois mettre les choses. Alors voilà. Donc on y va. Donc là on commence par le dessus. Puis après on va venir faire les creux. Là, on s'assure qu'il n'y a pas de rebut de peinture sur les bouts. Donc, je m'assure de l'étendre, même si je vais devoir venir mettre une couche séparée après. Là, j'essaie de pas trop donner de coups de pinceau, donc j'y vais un peu aléatoire. Puis je l'étends bien, là. Donc, hello Loki, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Alors, je commence à faire la peinture de Bob. Ok. Donc, c'est la première couche. Je vais en mettre plus qu'une, bien sûr. pour l'instant, j'applique ça généreusement. Donc, doing with me over screen. Oh, okay, what are you doing, Loki? I'm curious. Are you at the gym or doing something? I'm curious. Donc, je réponds Suing Palico. Oh, okay, awesome. So you're crafting as well. How was your day, Loki? Donc, moi, de mon côté, c'est une journée quand même correcte. Là. J'ai bûché sur un problème dans le code, puis il fallait juste que j'initialise un booléen à true à une place, puis c'est nullement documenté, puis je suis comme... Je vais avertir mes collègues dans le review, là, je suis comme, ben là, j'ai bûché là-dessus, mais j'ai finalement appris en reverse engineering qu'il fallait faire ça. Alors, voilà, personne ne le savait en plus. Alors, j'ai beaucoup de changements en attente dans ce que j'ai codé. Mais mes collègues sont débordés. Là, donc, il y a les évaluations annuelles à mon travail. Puis là, ben, les gens font tout ça. Moi, j'ai fini mardi passé, mais la date limite, c'est mercredi cette semaine. Mais évidemment, mes collègues font tout ça à la dernière minute. Là. Donc, à chaque année, c'est le même. Moi, je suis comme super à l'avance, je fais ça. Mais mes collègues, ils font ça à la dernière minute. Mais c'est correct, tu sais, je veux dire. Mes collègues, il y en a qui sont occupés, d'autres que ça leur tente vraiment pas de faire ça. Puis je comprends tout à fait. Là. Il y a plein de raisons de faire ça à la veille de la remise des évaluations annuelles. Donc ce fameux processus qui mène ultimement à une augmentation de salaire. Si jamais vous demandez c'est quoi. Pourquoi on fait ça. Mais aussi pour s'assurer de développer les employés, bien sûr. Le cheminement des gens. Alors, voilà. D'ailleurs, moi, dans le fond, comment ça fonctionne, c'est qu'on fait notre propre auto-évaluation, mais on se fait aussi demander d'évaluer certains de nos collègues, les points forts, compétences fortes, compétences à développer, et notes générales, commentaires généraux. Alors, j'en ai peut-être 4 ou 5 là, à faire, mais j'ai jusqu'à la semaine prochaine. Là, donc, probablement mardi, mercredi cette semaine, je vais prendre un matin, 1 heure, peut-être 2 heures pour faire ça. Là, 1 heure ou 2. Là. Mais des fois, c'est des gens qui me demandent d'évaluer quelqu'un que j'ai juste interagi une fois durant l'année, puis cette personne-là n'est pas membre de mon équipe directe. Donc là, je suis comme... Moi ma réponse est simple. Je suis comme, ben, j'ai pas vraiment travaillé avec cette personne-là, mais les fois que j'ai travaillé, la personne était compétente, correcte, puis on a eu du plaisir. Donc, c'est tout à fait vrai. Là, moi, je fais pas de bullshit dans ces affaires-là. Là, je mens pas. Alors, voilà. Bon là je mets une couleur de base, mais après je vais faire du shade. Tu sais, dans les creux, je vais venir mettre de la couleur, du shading, des affaires de même. Ce serait cool de venir comme sur les petits bords de bevel que j'ai fait, venir mettre du orange plus pâle pour que les formes ressortent. Je pense que ce serait vraiment cool à faire. Là pour l'instant je fais la couleur de base, puis on fera les détails après. Puis là, pendant que je fais ça, ben ça va sécher, je vais faire l'autre, puis ensuite on va revenir là-dessus, je vais faire la deuxième couche, et ainsi de suite. J'ai juste trop mis de... Ouais, il faudrait que j'aille me chercher un petit linge, parce que là, je commence à avoir de la peinture orange sur les mains. Petite guenille. Voilà, j'ai emmené de l'eau. Je vais essayer d'éviter... je vais éviter de faire trop d'aller-retour entre le lavabo qui est à l'extérieur de l'évier, qui est à l'extérieur de la pièce, et cette pièce-ci. Moi, je pas en position pour faire bien les cracks. Parce que là, il faut que j'attende que ça sèche. Mais on va faire les détails plus tard. Donc, on va aller faire l'autre. Alors, comme ceci. Ok. Alors, let's go. Ok. Sinon, côté jeux vidéo, j'ai commencé à jouer à Sims 4. Donc, le jeu est gratuit. D'ailleurs, il est le jeu de base, là, pas les extensions, le DLC. Il est free to play. Alors, vous pouvez le télécharger sur. Il est même disponible sur Steam, mais en réalité, c'est EA Origin qui est lancé en arrière-plan. Mais oui, vous pouvez vous le procurer. J'ai bien du fun pour l'instant. J'aimerais ça le streamer. Peut-être pas ce samedi prochain, mais l'autre samedi. Ce samedi, je voudrais faire du Minecraft. Ça fait longtemps. J'essaie de faire un samedi sur 2 du Minecraft. Et l'autre samedi, ben, mon jeu du moment que je joue hors stream. Alors, c'est le plan. Monte un petit peu le son. C'est du Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Version définitive, je crois. Parce que les trames sonores de la version originale et de la version définitive sont légèrement différentes. Même si je trouve la trame sonore du jeu original meilleure sans le remixage des chansons de la version définitive sur Switch. Bon. Je vais en prendre beaucoup de la peinture orange. Ouais, je vais devoir en remettre dans mon bocal. C'est quoi le nom de ça? Distributeur de peinture. Voyons. Pas cher, non. Ma mère est artiste peintre, elle connaissait les termes. Elle connaît les termes, mais je m'en souviens pas. Distributeur de peinture, c'est la meilleure définition que je peux trouver en ce moment. Si jamais vous le savez, n'hésitez pas à me le dire. Là, il faut mettre des couches jusqu'à ce que le Sharpie que j'ai mis en dessous ne soit plus visible. C'est le but. Des petits spots blancs. Là. voilà. De la musique remixée de Smash Brothers, Super Smash Brothers. C'est le thème principal dans Super Smash Brothers Brawl, mais remixé. Non, pas Brawl, c'est celui sur Wii U, je pense. Ou un des deux, je m'en souviens pas. Mais je sais que c'est un thème de Smash. Ok, donc continuons. Ça sèche assez vite, c'est ça qui est bien. Cool. L'autre côté maintenant. Je vais pas trop toucher la peinture si elle n'est pas complètement sèche. Ok. Voilà. Et on va faire l'autre contour. Ouais. Ah! Oh non, là, j'échappe de la peinture. Bon. Je veux pas trop que j'accote l'autre côté sur la table. J'en ai un peu trop mis sur le bord ici. On va élaguer la peinture un peu. Je me demande si c'est trop orange. Puis je viendrai mettre un petit peu de jaune là-dedans. Ou l'éclaircir avec un peu de blanc. Là. Au moins la couleur de base, au moins c'est correct. Là. Je peux faire des highlights, des trucs de même pour le pâlir après. C'est plus facile quand t'as déjà de la peinture d'une couleur proche de ce que tu veux au final, comme base. Ok, donc j'ai fait un... Ah, il manque ça ici. Il doit y avoir des gens qui font des cosplay crunch pour du animé et mini Comic Con. Moi, vous savez ce que j'en pense. Moi, c'est pas quelque chose que je ferais personnellement, des crunchs. J'aime ça quand mes cosplays sont terminés au moins 2 semaines, maximum 2 semaines avant un événement. Donc, pas de crunch, pas de perte de sommeil, pas de stress. Je préfère ça comme ça. Bon, que là, je vais tasser la ceinture parce qu'il commence à avoir de la peinture orange dessus à certains spots. Ça va être caché, mais je voudrais éviter qu'on en voit. Alors, on va tasser ça. Juste bien la côté. Let's go. Yes! Prenez une petite gorgée pendant qu'on est dans le coin. Alright. Ok, donc on peut faire une deuxième couche. Donc on va essayer de finir ça. Bon, là il faut que je sois plus généreux dans la couleur. Voyons, la peinture que je mets, parce que là ça va permettre de cacher les numéros. Donc on n'appuie pas trop sur le pinceau. Les bords, on fait attention toutefois. On vient bien étendre. Sans trop appuyer. Voilà. Ouais, il faudra vraiment que je fasse des refills d'orange dans mon truc. C'est bon. Ça commence à disparaître, là. À cause du reflet, vous voyez pas, là. Mais on voit plus vraiment ces chiffres-là, on voit encore eux autres. Mais sans le reflet, on les voit encore un petit peu. Ça, ce sont les épaulettes de Bob que je suis en train de faire. Si jamais vous vous demandez. Le plus la peinture sèche, plus les numéros redeviennent visibles. Mais ça se fixe avec l'ajout de plusieurs couches de peinture. Aucune idée c'est quoi cette chanson en ce moment. C'est pas trop qu'on voit les coups de pinceau, donc je fais vraiment attention. C'est sûr que je peux pas y cacher là. C'est une technique avec du pinceau. C'est sûr que je pourrais prendre un airbrush, mais c'est juste plus plaisant de faire ça de même. Am I tired or have you tried? I'm not sure what you want to mean, but if it's the tiredness, I'm not tired at all. I'm full of energy. So yeah, it's all going well. I'm just not talking because there is no activity in the chat, or I'm focused on painting the prop. So yeah. And are you tired, Loki? I'm curious. Ça, c'est du Xenoblade X. Si jamais vous demandez c'est quoi cette musique. Très bon jeu d'ailleurs. Le combat est peut-être... c'est peut-être pas sa force, mais l'exploration, l'univers, c'est un chef-d'œuvre. Pour moi, c'est un solide 9 sur 10 comme jeu. C'est un jeu que j'ai mis plus de 100 heures dedans. Là, donc, you know how cosplay be like week up? I'm not sure I understand, but yeah, painting is a way to relax. So I might cosplayers might feel tired or more more relaxed while painting, but it requires some concentration as well. But when you arrive at the end of a prop and you are at the painting phase, and the construction is solid, and you know it will hold if it's an armored piece or something, and you just need to paint you just need to do the painting and finishing touches. It's good. It's good. All right. Want to become pet barbers? Oh, really? No, they want to become influencers. That's the difference. They want to be famous on social media. I don't know, but they want to be invited because of their to conventions because of their number of TikTok followers. Even though they might, some of them might be fake, or most of them might be fake or bot. Anyway. Alright. Donc ça, c'est en train de sécher. Là, j'aimerais m'attaquer aux crevasses un peu. J'ai un pinceau exprès pour ça. On va mettre lui au repos un moment. Et OnlyFans, yeah, one more followers, followers, yeah. I see, yeah, exactly. But I'm not into that kind of cosplay motivations or reasons to do cosplay. I'm not into that at all. I'm just doing it because I love crafting, I love meeting new people, and I love sharing it and sharing my passion on video games and animes and good series through costuming and building stuff. Anyway, I'm not into I'm not into the I don't have the gender or sex that can benefit from OnlyFans, because let's be frank, all of the people that are doing sexy or nude cosplay are women, and their main target audience are men. So male cosplayers doing it, their main audience are gays, male gay people. Anyway. Alright, so. Je vais devoir étendre ça. Je suis en train de faire des trucs, puis je suis même pas dans le cadre de la caméra. Ah. Là, je mets un peu de peinture dans les crevasses, mais il va falloir que j'ouvre tout ça pour plus tard pour venir vraiment appliquer la peinture. Puis il va falloir que je l'ouvre puis qu'il reste en position pour appliquer la peinture et aussi pour qu'elle sèche. Donc ça va être un beau petit challenge. Mais on va trouver des façons de le faire. En fait, là, je mets du orange. Mais ça va être plus foncé à l'intérieur. Un genre de orange très foncé pour faire du shading. Comme là, c'est trop collé pour que je vienne mettre de la peinture. Alors, les endroits c'est plus facile que d'autres, sans le plier. Mais alright. Okay. Sometimes I'm like, why do you work so slow? Not like those who have lots of followers. Oh, actually, I have an answer to that, Loki. It's because those that have lots of followers, they are those that are big or whatever. Big in terms of not necessarily because they have lots of followers. It's because they have a team behind them. Or it's that do things for them for commissioning prop making, or it's their main job. So they don't have a 9 to 5 schedule, weekly schedule where they work like us. It's their job. So that's why they can produce and do stuff like this. That's what I think is happening. Or there are some people that have a 9 to 5 job, like normal job, but their only hobby is cosplay and crafting or costume making or doing TikToks or whatever, producing content on social media. It could be their only hobby. So they have time, or they are very very young, so they don't have adult responsibilities like me, like I don't know, doing dishes, preparing food. Sometimes those people that they live with their parents and with their family, with other people at home that do things for them, so they have more time to dedicate on their hobbies, or even their only hobby that could be cosplay for some people. So that's probably the reason why you can have the impression that some people are producing more and more content, and because they can do it. Some people can be very 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 talented and can do things very very fast, but those people are rare. It's mostly, I think, the reason that they have things in their life where they do not work 40 hours. They have way more spare time than me or you, and they can do stuff like this. So it's possible. By the way, I really recommend to stop comparing yourself to other cosplayers. Just do your stuff, just like what you do, because you cannot compare yourself to other cosplayers when you don't have the same situation, same money, same people that could take care of you or whatever. So exactly. Yeah, you're not making bikini wig. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a reason to cut the cost and the time taken to do a cosplay for sure. But if you do that, that's the thing. Those people that do bikini or boudoir cosplays or whatever, they are facing things or inconvenience that other cosplayers that do not do that kind of cosplay or attire or whatever costume, they are facing things that others will not face. For example, they will be subject to having lots of lots of men in their DM asking for weird questions, or telling their sexual fantasy or something like that. I know because I have a couple of friends that are into that kind of cosplay, so boudoir bikini cosplays, or very sexy cosplays, and they are telling me stuff, and yeah, that's what they live every day. Your audience will just be horny man if for those female cosplayers doing bikini boudoir stuff. So it's not necessarily the best kind of community to surround you when you do that kind of stuff, for harassment, for weird DMs and things like that. So yeah, it could be seen as easy, but there's a part of that, the community management in terms of DMs or weird requests on their OnlyFans, Patreon, whatever, that is hard to tackle, to address. Anyway, I'm not into that at all, so I don't mind seeing that from time to time pop up on social media, but I will not, let's say, encourage or do that myself. So anyway. Oh, what that word means, boudoir. Oh yeah, it's a term for doing, like, say, provocative, risque photo shoots, usually in lingerie, so underwear, bra, whatever. So that's that's what boudoir means. It can involve a cosplay wig or not, but the rest is up to the cosplayer's imagination to do. Yeah. Anyway, I think for that is that the sometimes the female cosplayers, I say female because it's 99% female, that do that, but the cosplayers that are taking that route, sometimes they have, and well, they have the body that goes with it, but sometimes they want to go into fashion or things like that, but it's so congested there that they try to go the cosplay route to promote their modeling business or do modeling at the end. So yeah. Did you know that Jessica Negri was a lingerie fashion modeler before? She was doing things like that, photo shoots, but her career did not go off, but then she discovered cosplay and started to do sexy cosplays and things like that, and that's where she was very, very popular after this. Yeah, you don't care, you don't know. Anyway, that's not really my. I'm not into that at all. Because I've seen so many people be destroyed mentally because they want to be famous, they want to have some attention, and they start undressing themselves, wearing bikinis, bras with a cosplay wig, and they are very anxious, they are not well, and they do it just for the attention, but they don't like it, and it shows, and they have mental health issues after this, and they stop. So yeah, something to be aware of. You want to tell a story, Loki? All right, I'm listening. So I'm putting more and more. Je mets de plus en plus de couches là, pour enlever vraiment les numéros le plus possible. Ça fait un beau travail. Là. Moi, je mets de la peinture tant qu'on voit tant qu'on voit les numéros en Sharpie noir en dessous. Donc c'est l'objectif. Oh, there was a year you were cosplaying as Ayato from Fire Emblem Fate. Oh, okay, cool. Is that the year you met Moonlita at Anime North? I'm curious. Anime North is known to be because it's hot outside. It's known to be a convention where you have lots of cosplayers with not a lot of clothes on them, men and women. Also YetiCon, but because it's a resort and there's a pool, so bikini cosplays or beach cosplays or things like that, party pool cosplays or kind of it's fine at that kind of convention for YetiCon at least, but it's fine to wear it at any time you want. It's just that sometimes there's a setting that is more suitable for a specific kind of cosplay. Alright, donc on ne voit presque plus les numéros. Yeah, you met her as Ryoma. Yeah, Lobster Samurai. Oh, you were also Ryoma that year, Loki. Yes. So the Ayato story is from a different convention, I guess. Alright, let's keep painting. On continue d'appliquer la peinture. En tout cas, faut plus qu'on voit les numéros. Là, je les vois ici dans un angle. Pour sur l'autre pièce. Je vais vraiment vider mon... Alright. A lot of people call you cute. You were like, yes, that's good because the character was cute. Okay. Then you accidentally misled people. What do you mean, Loki? In what way? Some cosplay... Oh, really? Okay. Is this a problem? To be thought as being gay? I don't know. It can happen from time to time that you might mislead people on that for that kind of thing, but usually people will get the signs that you're not interested or you're not into that gender or sex or whatever. So yeah. Yeah, it was creepy, you say? Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what happened after, but if you say so, it's, yeah. I don't have a story to relate on that. People I met knew very from the get-go that my sexual orientation, it helped to be beside my girlfriend, to be honest. But yeah. Yeah. All right. So. Ok. So, on va aller sur l'autre pièce. Je vais être sûr qu'on voit vraiment plus de les numéros. Je pense qu'on les voit quasiment plus. Peut-être des couches très localisées à des places. Là, vous les voyez pas avec la caméra, là, mais moi, je les vois légèrement. Très, très, très légèrement. Alors, on continue. Let's keep. On continue. On continue. Voilà. On approche, on approche. En passant, je pense à ça. Tamishi, qui venait dans mes streams, Tamishi Cosplay, qui vient de temps en temps, elle a terminé son cosplay de Nidalee, sa version originale conçue par elle, de ce que j'ai compris, de Nidalee, de League of Legends, qui est très bien. Elle en parlait durant mes streams, puis elle l'a publié sur ses réseaux sociaux, donc je vous encourage d'aller la voir. J'ai laissé un beau commentaire. Parce qu'elle en parlait, elle travaillait sur ce cosplay durant mes streams crafting, alors ça l'a motivé beaucoup, alors c'est bien. C'est le fun de voir que ce que je fais inspire des gens à faire des choses de leur côté, puis c'est le fun à entendre, puis à savoir que ça arrive. Là, après, ben là, je vais finir la peinture, mais éventuellement, quand je vais devoir recouvrir ça, là, pour protéger la peinture, je vais utiliser un fini illustré. Peut-être pas pour ça, mais pour la ceinture, ça va être un fini illustré. Ça se peut que ce soit mat, parce que ça brille pas vraiment dans la référence, le Bob dans Reboot. Mais par contre, la ceinture, oui. Donc la ceinture, ça va être d'illustré. Ça, c'est sûr. Pas d'illustré. La ceinture d'illustré, oui, c'est ça. Et du mât pour les pièces d'armure de l'épaule. Parfait. Il reste ça à faire. Je vais vider une bonne partie de mon orange là-dessus. Il y a un rebut de peinture, on va arranger ça. S'assurer que il n'y a pas de dépassement de chaque côté. Il faut que je fasse attention. Voilà. J'ai quasiment fini là. Là-dessus, j'ai encore quelques places très localisées où on voit les lettres. Les chiffres en fait. Alors on va clore ça. Voilà. Ok, ça c'est beau. Oh, you're asking Loki, how did I met Moonlita? Oh, good question. We first met during Otakuton 2015. I was doing my Twilight Princess Link, and she was doing Lana from Hyrule Warriors. And we met. I went towards her. And I asked. I was complimenting her on her cosplay because her Lana cosplay caught my eye for sure. But I introduced myself to her. We spoke a lot. We had fun. And we got photos together from a lot of people, and we did a group photo shoot with lots of Legion of Zelda cosplayers, including Anichi. So she was there. We did Anichi and I. We participated in, I think, 3 years in a row for the big Legion of Zelda photo shoot at Otakuton that is done on Saturdays. So this is Monita was there as well for the 2015 one, and then we were friends. We discussed with each other on social media and such, and then it was Quebec City Comic Con in October 2015, a few months after. And then we decided to spend the weekend together at the convention. So we ate together. We discussed a lot, and in the months that followed, then we ended up being a couple. So that sums it up. That sums it all in terms of how we met. So we met during for the first time we met in August of 2015, and in December we were a couple. We finally formed a couple. So exactly, that's the history of our beginnings together. It was because of cosplay that we met each other, and we are together for at least 8 years, 9 years. 8 years. It will be 8 full years at the end of this year. So yeah. All right. On ne voit plus les numéros. Alors, je pense que c'est bien. Là, si je peux arranger les bords. Ok. Donc, on va laisser sécher ça un moment, je pense. Après, on va revenir pour faire les bords puis tout ça. Là, je veux que ça soit séché un peu. Donc là, Est-ce que je commence l'intérieur de ça? Peut-être bien. Je suis sûr que le gros pinceau, ça fonctionnera pas, mais on va essayer. Si ça peut me sauver du temps. Si je peux faire appliquer la peinture comme ça, je crois que ça va bien. Ça va bien. C'est juste, des fois, ça accroche les bords. Là, donc, ouais, ça se peut que j'y aille au petit pinceau. Mais j'aime comment ça s'applique. On va essayer de finir cette partie-là. Ok. Good. Yeah. Je pense que je vais y aller au petit pinceau. Ouais, j'aime pas trop ce que ça fait ici sur les bords. Donc, je peux-tu comme laver mon pinceau avec l'eau que j'ai emmenée? Là, vous voyez pas, vous voyez mon boba. Hein? Allô? Non, sérieux, je pense que je vais devoir aller au lavabo pour ça. Parce qu'il y a beaucoup trop de peinture. Donc, regardez bien ça. Je reviens dans peut-être 30 secondes, une minute, le temps de laver mon pinceau. Donc, me voilà de retour avec un pinceau bien rincé et nettoyé. Ah ben, faudrait bien que j'ai passé lui sous l'eau aussi. Ah, de quoi? J'ai emmené ça pour ça, justement. Pour rincer un peu mes pinceaux. Tant qu'il reste pas trop de résidus, ça va. Ok, donc on va y aller de même. On va faire... Oh, your high school friends, low-key, won't cosplay with you or go all the way to Montreal. Well, I can understand if Montreal is quite far from where you live, so it's not for everyone, and that needs to be known that it's not for everyone. Alright. Ah, ça va mieux de même. Yeah, I have no contact with any of my high school friends at all. So actually, I didn't have a lot of friends at that stage of my life. But yeah, all of my friends currently are coming from cosplay. Actually, there are some of them that do not no longer do cosplay, but we still friends because we have other points of interest together, other than cosplay. So yeah, cosplay was the starting point and is not the end point of relationships. Or may not be the end point. It happened that sometimes people were my friend, but only because I was involved in the community for the when I did the Meltdown Montreal cosplay crafting days. I was organizing them, but when I stopped organizing them, I stopped existing for those people. So yeah. Sometimes people want to be around you not because they like you or you are a good person and they want to hang around with you and have fun. It's just because you can bring something to them, and they will stay around you and play as your friend until they get what they want from you, and then they'll ghost you. You will no longer exist for them. But it's normal. It's just part of life. There are some people that do that, and it's sad sometimes, but it's normal. It could be normal. Ok. Il va vraiment falloir que j'aille dans les coins, hein. Ça se peut que je doive utiliser un autre pinceau pour faire les bords. Parce que là, je pense que je vais devoir faire une combinaison de petits pinceaux et gros pinceaux. Yeah, you met most of your friends from cosplay. Yes, same on this side of the stream. Low-key. Cosplay did a lot of good things for me on that part. On the social part of my life, it did a lot of good things. Yeah, you stay with crafting, cosplay, yeah. That's right. Okay. Donc, je vais devoir être très précis dans l'application de peinture ici, parce que là, faut pas qu'il y ait des rebuts de peinture non plus. Alors, je me demande si... je pense que je vais devoir y aller par parcimonie, avec couche par couche, section par section, parce que tout couvrir... ça va être difficile. Comme là, déjà, il y a des bouts que j'aime pas ici. Il va falloir tout recouvrir. Alors voilà. Yeah, most of them are not weird, and people who try to get lads. Lads, or you mean kids? Okay, but for my part, I don't think it's a problem for friends that want to have kids. It's just that you need to accept that their life will change once they have kids, and that's completely normal. It's true that their focus will be somewhere else, and it's fine. It's totally fine, because when you have a kid, you have a child. That's where it's become that's where priorities change in your life. And it's totally understandable. Oh, late. Trying to make it late. Yeah, all right. Make sure you use the right letters and right wording, Loki. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not around these people, Loki, as well. So. Alright, I think I found the right technique for this. Start from the sides, and then converge to the center of it. Yep, donc je continue. Ouais, c'est tranquille ce soir. Yeah, some people with opportunities. Yeah, exactly. There are some people I know I was friends with But like I said, those people ghosted me as soon as they received an invitation as a guest for a cosplay crafting day, for example, or things like that. But it's just something to know. When you organize stuff, people want to be around you sometimes just because they want something from you. It's not all people, but some people will behave like this around you. So, and that made me this develop like skills or traits in my personality in how I analyze people, to always ask myself, what does that person want? Why is this person around me? What does that person what is this person expecting from me, or from even my streams, or whatever. So but yeah, I don't want to think about that too much. It's just that for good friends and things like that, that I've proven that they are around me because of me, and not because I have connections to other people or I can bring them something. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you lost. Yeah, Dull Damage. First of all, welcome to the stream. You lost friends because you realized they use a lot of my advantage as a cosplay guest. Uh, oh, you're right, Dull. COVID helped you purge your social circle. I did exactly the same thing with the 2 year pause. I quietly unfriend and unfollow a lot of people over a 2 year period. And exactly. um, yeah. And he said, as Annie said, don't get upset if people don't be friends with. Exactly. Don't force yourself also to be friends with people that are incompatible with you also, because you will just get frustrated with or you might get frustrated by their behavior, because you're just not you're just incompatible with them. But are you forcing to be friends with them because you want something from them in return, an invitation or whatever? So, and that's where it's not only that you might be victim of those people, or you might want something from them, and you might betray your personality or be the bad person in that scenario. So be careful about that. Sometimes it might be you. But yeah, it's to be honest, leaving the cosplay crafting days and things like that, also having the Cos Bravo project be dead for 2 years, it helped a lot, because there were people that were around me just to get a Cos Bravo trophy, by the way. And even though they knew that, well, you cannot ask for one. So anyway, it's just some people in the community, they behave like that, and it's just like, okay, I don't want to be around you, so I'll be polite with you in public. Let's say I won't be rude. I will behave correctly. I have a good public relation, but I don't want to hang with you. Let's say I won't be fake and pretend that I like to be around you with a meetup at a restaurant, and at the end be on my cell phone and looking at my social media. And this comes from a true story, by the way, with people. Anyway, it's just lots of good or horror-like stories that COVID really helped by just moving away from these people, and exactly, and they did not come back after the 2 year absence, meaning that, well, I'm not that important for them, so I was right to silently move away from those people. Yep. Yeah, it's a big change in your cosplay journey when you have friends cheer for you, Dole damage all the time and out loud, and not only when you win something. Yeah, that's cool. Speaking of that, I'm pretty sure that feel free to answer or not, but you might have people that immediately started to be interested by you or wanted to be around you just because of the World Cosplay Summit. I think it might be possible. I don't know if it was their case, but feel free to answer or not. But I can say that when you start being having a, let's say, a public personality, and you can bring something to some people, there will be people that start being around you. You might get good friends from that exposure, but sometimes it could be just people that want something from you, and once you no longer have that, or you have given them what they want, they just ghost you and you no longer exist for them. Yeah, exactly. Cos Bravo, Loki, it was an initiative I started 4 years ago, if I recall correctly. It's kind of a kind of a recognition initiative where I introduced 9 trophies in the community. I gave them to some people, and those people gave their trophy to other people as well, and thus forming a chain of recognition for each trophy. And yeah, exactly. And some trophies went pretty far, all the way to the United States. And yeah, it became international. It started in Quebec, and then some trophies went international, which is really cool, actually. Yep, I'll just drink a bit. But now this project is dead. Well, it's dead. Well, the last trophy exchange was last year, but it would be nice to have. Yeah, it was last year. Would be nice to have the trophies being exchanged again. I might eventually. I completely abandoned it. There was a time where I was tagging people and doing an update of the trophies, but I ended up. I stopped doing it. Just because I knew that there was no traction anymore, there was no momentum, and I just let it go. And COVID just killed it. Anyway, it would be nice it would come again. So, yeah, not exactly, because some people though decide to give you a bad reputation with lie. Was most close friend who asked me for free seat or meeting with the yeah, that's an example of people that can use you for something. Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, the lies. Yeah, it can happen. Yeah, that's sad. It happened in the past where there was also drama related to the cosplay crafting days and their beginnings, and some people wanted to be credited to be part of the organization even though they did nothing. And there were some people that started to spread lies and false rumors and things about me, telling that, oh, I left that person, I did not credit that person, I stole that project from her, or whatever. It was not true. From her or his, whatever. I don't want to say the gender, but yeah, whatever. And yeah, I clarified that with the people. Let's say someone wanted to kind of confront. Someone kind of confronted me with that, and I took that person aside to say, "Oh, look, let me just tell you my version of the story, And by the way, here are the screenshots of our conversation that I had with that person, and here's what happened. So the person did not see the screenshots. That person just got told that thing on me, but I showed her the proof, and her opinion completely changed after that. Anyway, it was an interesting story. Yep. Yeah, people got mad from someone cosplay the same. Yeah, well, the people that want exclusivity on a character, those people, those elitists, those elitists. They, yeah, I don't like those people. People that want exclusivity on something, and they stare at you intensely and with such hate when they see you doing the same cosplay as them, the same character as them. I have so many stories about that. About I won't name the person, but one person in particular that does that. Yeah. And when it's known that that person does that, well, I was also the victim of the famous stare. I was like, oh yeah, okay. Anyway, it's just sometimes those people exist, and the way to handle that is that you just well, you don't avoid them. Let's say you just don't care about them. Just don't mind. If they see you at the famous place for photo shoots at the conventions, and they see you with the same cosplay as you just don't mind. You say hello, and that person answers with hate. There's lots of witnesses that will show that will see that person that could be known in the cosplay community is very bad. Anyway, just don't provoke those people. Just be polite. Just don't care. If you don't have any choice, but you need to interact with the person, just say hello, but don't blatantly provoke them, of course, and you should be good. Exactly. The stories I have after 13 years in that community is amazing. Yeah, you have name in mind, though. Yeah, I have names in as well, but since it's a public stream, I won't reveal them. I don't want to be in trouble. It's just that you need to know. The community needs to know that these people exist, and sometimes it's a good well. It comes from experience. You need to know how to deal with those people, and you might also want to get away from them if possible. So, exactly. Just don't lie to yourself. If you don't like a person, but you say you're forced to be with that person, you should ask yourself why you really want to be with this person, and if this can be avoided. Yeah. Yeah. You learn the best way, though, Damage, to counter hate is to be overly polite and sweet. Yeah, you're right about to be polite, have a good relation. But I have also seen people that are extremely sweet and so affectionate about that person, and they will show it on social media, but in private, they hate that person. It's just because they want to be with that person. They want to be in good vibes, good touch, because they don't want to they want to be in the good graces with that person. They want to be around people of influence, but in reality they hate that person. I remember a moment like someone was telling me, and someone was telling me it was at a dinner with cosplayers. I was invited to a birthday of a cosplayer, and that person invited his or her friends. I don't want to mention the gender, but that person at that table, I knew that person was really close and was showing lots of posts and publications with another cosplayer, and it really felt like they were best friends, but in reality they were not. So you can be polite as long as it's not fake, or just have a positive public relation. Let's say you might want to salute them, or if you really have to, but if it's too exaggerated, it could be suspicious. Or anyway, and that's from my experience. But yeah. Yeah. Someone hates you and they have to interact with them. Be sweet and polite. Exactly. That's what I did at some situations. So you say hello. You don't be trash. Don't trash them. And they cannot trash you, just like you say. So exactly. But yeah. Yeah. And also about, let's say, gossip, rumors, or whatever. There's always a motto that I'm saying myself. In a story, in a situation, there's always three versions: the version of one side, the version of another side, and the version that really happened. Because sometimes people tend to exaggerate things and remove things that are not in their favor when they are presenting their side of a story. So every time I'm being told something, I'm like, okay, I'll do my own judgment after that, based on what I see, not from what I heard. But yeah, exactly. So it's just how I deal with these things. And yeah, you say bar. Oh, you talking about Loki, the peach rabbit? Peach rabbit? Yeah. Yeah, if you see another peach rabbit. Yep. But yeah, COVID was a good way to do some social cleanup. But let's say I have removed some people from my life, but if they come see me at conventions or they want to interact with me, of course I'll greet them and I'll talk to them. But I won't do the first steps. Yep, you know that story of a guy gets stripped naked in the lobby on Katsucon? Oh, really? I don't know that story. Is it recent? Or is it an urban legend? Is it true? I know the story of the human turd. The reason why you cannot have liquids or viscous. I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly, but that kind of substance on you on a masquerade stage, because of the human turd, which is a true story. I don't recall the year, but I think it was 20 or 25 years ago. But there's a photo of that I saw online of the costume on stage that was just peanut butter that kept falling on stage, and there was peanut butter with, I think, Nutella or something like that, it was a mix of very, very, very uh, disgusting things, and they had to clean the floor after that, and it was shitty, just like the emote that you just you just sent, Loki. But yeah. Alright, so we have. J'en ai 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 18 à faire. 18 more to go. But it's relaxing to do, it's fine. Yeah, like how exactly, Loki? Search for Human Turd cosplay or legend. If you search that on Google, I think you'll get it. You'll find it. If I recall correctly, the website that has the photo and the story has a yellowish background. It's coming from a very old website though, so if I recall correctly when I looked the story. But it was at least 4 or 5 years ago when I looked it up, so I'm not sure if it's still there. Actually, I learned of that story when I did in 2015 my first ever Masquerade 101 panel at Quebec City Convention in 2015. That was 8 years ago. When I was investigating, maybe doing masquerades one day, and knowing that, I know that during that year, I know Moonlita. I was with her at. We were not a couple yet, but we were together. We were hanging out together at the Quebec City Comic Con in 2015, and she did the masquerade as Lana. And we both went to I believe, yeah, we both went to the Masquerade 101 panel at that convention. I also helped her fill her masquerade form. Yeah, she got a prize for it, so it's cool. We were not together at that time. We started being a couple 2 months after that, by the way. Yeah, like how could planning? Yeah, yeah. Planning that fast? I'm not sure I understand, Loki, what you mean. Okay, poop bomb, yeah. Well, imagine the scene. You need to get prepared for your cosplay, so at what stage will you start pouring yourself with peanut butter and I think it was chocolate chips, if I recall correctly, I'm not sure. But I guess like backstage, you before going on scene, okay, just spread me with this. I'm pretty sure they did it backstage, because imagine the mess it would have done. It would have been on the convention floor, the merchant hall, and the artists' alley and everything. Just the smell of peanut butter everywhere, combined with the sweat and everything. Can you want shit that fast? Well. Oh no! I have an idea. Imagine the masquerade skit. Like you ingest a lot of laxatives before going on stage. 10 minutes before. Oh, no, 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 don't do that, please. It's an immediate disqualification. That will fit the cosplay, but no, don't do it. Don't do it. It's just funny in my head and it will stay there. Oh, man. Oh. By the way, that's one of the things I do sometimes with the silly things with Moonlita. We imagine masquerade skits that will be just awkward and very, very unpleasant to watch. Things that will just be horrible, or that will just put everyone on queasy. uh, anyway, we have some ideas sometimes that we share, and just for laughing, but we won't. We don't want to do that ever. Actually, the most WTF thing I saw at the masquerade was someone dropping his pants in front of everyone. Or just showing that no, the person was, it was a man. The person was topless, and it was just a tiny short with a hole on his ass. We saw everything. We saw his boxers and everything. There was something written on his clothes, on his shirt, and after the person left the stage, the MC told everyone that the entry was immediately disqualified. So yeah. I don't know if it was a joke, but I think if I remember the tone of the voice, of the MC's voice, the MC was serious, I think. I don't recall the year of when it happened. I think it was before 2015. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was, I believe, at the Montreal Comic Con, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm not sure. It might be. I think it was at a Comic Con. I'm pretty sure. At the Montreal Comic Con. But in my memories, I think it was Seb Mino, the MC, that said that. So it might be Otakuton. Or maybe there was a year where he was the MC of the Montreal Comic Con's Masquerade. I'm not sure. But it's never him. It's always a duo of people doing the MC responsibilities at Montreal Comic Con. So, yeah. Yeah, what did he do? Yeah, no, he just showed his underwear through a big see-through hole on the back of his pants, and he was topless on stage. I think there was something written on his chest or his back, but yeah, that's what I remember from it. But that's the kind of thing you remember years after, so. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, exactly, Loki. There's a couple of things that you cannot do on stage during a masquerade. Showing nudity and all of that is obviously disallowed. I'm wondering what will happen if, let's say, yeah, they want to keep it family friendly for sure, Loki. I fully understand. Imagine if it happens one day. Let's say you start seeing nudity, sudden nudity, or sexual act, whatever, on stage. What will the ninjas do? Will they just go see the people on stage and escort them out of the stage? Will they bring? I don't know. What's the word in English? Une couverte là. J'ai un blanc. Will they bring that to cover the person? And will I've never seen it live, so I can't say. And obviously, it will be removed from YouTube if it was uploaded. So can't say. But you might be surprised on YouTube. There's stuff on YouTube that should not be on YouTube, and it's there. I've seen some shit on YouTube. Sometimes I enjoy putting in the search bar words that are completely unrelated or things that I don't expect finding, or will just be, why would it be there? And I sometimes find things. Body bag, a huge bag, maybe not. I don't know what they'll do if this happens, Loki. So my expectation is that the ninjas will escort the person off the stage. But if the person resists, I don't know. Are they allowed to, or they will just bring the convention center security that can restrain people, maybe, but they're not close, so it might take minutes before they show up. So I'm not sure what will happen. But for sure, that person will be banned from all masquerades, and provided that they have a database or they know the person, I don't know. For conventions like those in Quebec, the people involved around masquerade is a small circle or number of people, so it's manageable. And sometimes people involved at a specific convention, they volunteer for another one, and word can spread. But I don't know what will happen. I'm just saying my expectations, but please don't put these ideas into the head of people, because I don't want to start a movement where people start doing unacceptable things on stage. Yeah, they will turn off the light. Yeah, you're right, Loki. Good thing. They will turn off the lights for sure. Yeah, I didn't thought about that one, but yeah, that's a good solution. The only time I saw the lights turn off during a masquerade, because there was a power outage at the convention in the city where it happened. It was at Quebec City Comic Con. I believe it was in 2018 or 19. I think it was 2018 or 17. I'm not sure. But if someone knows, let me know. People they might want to troll it. To be honest, I did not. It only happens once that I saw something really unacceptable on stage. But you wait. Let's say you wait 4 or 5. There was a moment. There was a time at cosplay masquerades that you had to wait. Even you had to wait 4, 5, 6 hours, or because of the judging that was done at the same time you entered the green room. But do you really want to waste 6 hours of your time, or 4, 5, 6 hours of your time, just to do a silly thing on stage? Yeah, that might be why people don't do it. Or they might just do the Game Awards way by if you remember, there was a guy at the Game Awards during Game of the Year acceptance speech that went on stage and that he was not related to the winners of the prize, and at the end he made a speech. He took the mic and he made the speech, and the speech was cut immediately. So I believe if there are chances to see unacceptable behavior on stage like this, it could be that. But yeah, that person will just be banned from the convention after. So, just for some fame, what do you want to reach from that? What do you want to gain from that kind of behavior? Some 5, 10, 15 seconds of fame or bad fame? I don't know, but that's not the kind of thing that people probably want to do. So, yeah. Yeah, if people doing YouTube video, yeah, maybe. But now today would be more that kind of thing might just be a YouTube short or a TikTok, I guess. Yeah, YouTube prank videos. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. But that kind of thing is done, let's say, in libraries or things or places where it's kind of easy to do a prank. And you don't have to wait a ton of time just to do it. But yeah, that's probably what happens for those prank videos. But the kind of prank that I enjoy looking at is, I don't know what the awkwardness, the uneasy feeling, the malaise. J'aime beaucoup l'humour qui donne des malaises. Ça c'est vraiment de quoi que j'aime beaucoup. Mais so yeah, the humor that will just put you uneasy, give you an uneasy feeling to people or things like that. That's the kind of humor I enjoy watching or even doing with my friends and my girlfriend, and we share the same sense of humor. We like the same kind of humor, Moonlita and I. So yeah, it's one common thing that unites us and that we share. All right, I do a second layer of paint after. Yep. Yeah, you want to keep family friendly. You mean in terms of humor? For Masquerade, for sure, yeah. But for humor, yeah, I'm more into black humor or things that the kind of things that cannot be said, or the things that put you uneasy. That's the kind of thing I like in terms of humor. If you really want to make me laugh, use that kind of thing. That kind of humor. You know, comedians, those that do family friendly stuff, it can make me smile, but sometimes it will not make me laugh. But someone that will do, let's say, black humor or say things that just put you uneasy because, oh, that person said that. That's the kind of thing that will surprise me and will create a strong reaction from me. Just to let you know. Yeah. No violence. No, I'm not. I'm not an advocate of violence, low key. So, no, I don't want to see that in public. But yeah, I'm not a violent person. Very far from it. I'm a pretty calm person. I define myself as a calm, rational person. I take my time before making a decision. I'm not jumping into the fire and do stuff. that's really relaxing. J'aime vraiment dessiner, ben pas dessiner, peindre cette partie. Yeah, so you cannot get yourself shot by arrow. Oh, it depends on the context. You could on a cosplay masquerade, it's just that it needs to be fake. And you cannot have a real bow on stage. The string needs to be detached and not be stretched. But yeah, there are ways to simulate that. Actually, if you find a way on stage to do something spectacular that looks like the real thing, but it's completely legal and fine, such as an arrow, a harrow hit or something like that, it would be great. It would be a good presentation thing. You can have some points for that. Because that's the kind of thing that could be impressive and distinguish yourself from the others. Yeah, it definitely needs to be fake because you cannot shoot a real arrow. But yeah, there could be ways to simulate that if needed. But you need to be creative and find a way. I don't know on the top of my head a way to do it, but I guess if you have I don't know, it would require a significant system of maybe air compressed stuff on you that will just deploy the arrow. I don't know, but yeah, something around that. You want to put a horse battle on stage? Oh, that could be great. By faking the horse, of course. Actually, are pets allowed on masquerades? I saw people bring their dog or service dog, so maybe a dog is accepted, but I don't know about the horse. Maybe as long as the horse can fit into a double door. I don't know, but yeah. It's probably not recommended. It will be impressive, but just controlling the horse on stage and making it do whatever you want might prove itself difficult, so... So I don't know about that. Probably not. Actually, the answer will be just ask the masquerade director and you'll get the answer. But yeah, that will be the answer for that question. Yeah, a fake horse might be way better, low-key. Exactly. Yeah. You will have to simulate the swing of the horse if you want to be as close as possible to the real thing. But yeah, it should be. It will be a fun thing to see if you manage to do it well. It could be great. Yeah, you'll call your engineer friend. Oh, all right. He'll find something for you if you have the budget to pay your friend, of course, because that kind of thing might not be cheap. That's the c'est la technique parfaite pour peinturer ça. Tu suis les bords. That's it. Parfait. Alright, un petit peu plus de peinture. Excellent. Only 6 more to do. Ah, there's il y a de la crap sur mon pinceau, on va l'enlever. It came to your mind. What came to your mind, Loki? Et là, ma table est vraiment de couleur orange avec tout ce qu'il y a en ce moment dessus. After Takuton, there's a cosplayer that asks you if you can help her make a half-horse body, a center. Oh, really? Okay. If that person asks you for it, maybe you have the knowledge to build that, Loki? I'm curious. So you were no? Okay. Okay. Alright. Did you do it? Did you not do it? But if you ask for tips about that, I guess you didn't know how to implement that. So you made a pattern and you can't help her, nothing. Oh, okay. At least you helped. You tried with a pattern, I think. So what was the problem? Moi, j'aurais pas dû laver tout mon pinceau parce que je me rends compte que je dépendais du haut du pinceau qui était sec. La peinture avait séché, fait que c'était rigide. Puis c'était plus facile pour moi d'aller dans les coins. Ah, because she lives in Montreal. Oh yeah, because you're in Toronto and it's hard to help her because you're not in the same city and because of the distance. I can understand that. Okay, alright. Yeah, hopefully everything turned good for her. Yeah, I hope so, Loki. Was it long ago? I'm curious. Il y a une petite poussière qui s'est introduite dans le... Bon, on va faker ça. Anyway, il y en a trois. Il y en a trois petits corps rectangles de même que je prendrai pas selon mes calculs. Donc je vais prendre je vais exclure les trois moins beaux. Puis je vais y aller avec le reste. D'ailleurs, je pense que lui, ça va être un de ceux-là. En tout cas, on va évaluer à la fin quand ça sera fini. Yeah, around last year in October. Okay. So it's not that long ago. Donc, je finis ça, puis je pense que je vais arrêter après cette pièce. Ça, c'est de la musique de Animal Crossing New Horizons. D'ailleurs, j'ai un peu le feeling de la gestion dans Animal Crossing en ce moment parce que j'ai commencé à jouer à Sims 4. Le jeu est gratuit, le jeu de base, là. Mais j'ai bien du fun pour l'instant. Je devrais le streamer, pas ce samedi, mais l'autre samedi. Parce que je vais faire du Minecraft ce samedi, mais le samedi d'après, je vais probablement faire un stream de Sims 4. Je commence ma vie avec un petit salaire. Je suis comme dans ma vie, ma vraie vie. Je suis programmeur dans. Je suis dans la techno tech guru career et je suis programmeur dans Sims. Alors voilà. Ok, donc voilà, je pense que c'est beau. Là, mes mains. Là, il est quelle heure? Il est 21h03. Alors, je vais devoir arrêter le stream. Là, je vais aller manger, je vais faire des trucs. Je vais appliquer le reste de la peinture que j'ai sur mes affaires. Parce que je voudrais pas qu'elle sèche là puis qu'elle serve à rien. Surtout que il me reste peut-être un tiers de ça. Je pense finalement que je vais être correct côté peinture, mais j'aime pas gaspiller de la peinture qui est déjà sortie du tube. Alors, pour ça, eh bien, je vais continuer après. Voilà, ça va conclure le stream de ce soir. C'est bien, on a eu des bonnes discussions, j'ai bien aimé ça. Et voilà, alors mon prochain stream va être mercredi. Je vais jouer à Breath of the Wild Randomizer. Alors, si vous étiez là dans mon dernier stream, j'ai complété les 6 objectifs requis pour aller battre Ganon et finir le jeu. Alors, je vais me mettre sur cette route dès mercredi. Peut-être qu'on va terminer Breath of the Wild mercredi, peut-être pas. Je suis jamais à l'abri d'une téléportation qui m'emmène très loin de mon objectif et que la téléportation ensuite est désactivée et tout. Alors, je suis pas à l'abri je suis pas à l'abri de ça. Ça pourrait arriver. Ça se peut aussi que je me fasse défoncer par Ganon. Parce que j'ai pas beaucoup de cœur et j'ai pas beaucoup d'armes. Mes armes sont cassables. J'ai pas la Master Sword. Il y a plein de trucs qui pourraient faire en sorte que ça ne va pas bien. Et on va voir ça ce mercredi. Donc, manquez pas ça. Ça va être à 19h, même heure comme le début de chaque stream. Voilà. Alors, on va se laisser là-dessus. Je vous souhaite une excellente soirée. Portez-vous bien et on se voit dans 2 jours. Salut!